guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. I'm still not feeling great, but I bought ingredients to make my own fudge the other week, and it's supposed to be really simple and quick and easy, so I thought let's give it a go and we'll do it together and see how it turns out. Fingers crossed. Okay, here's what we're going to need. So I have 100 grams of butter. Mine's actually salted butter, so I don't know if this is going to interfere with the flavouring or the cooking process, I don't know. I have a can of condensed milk. This is 375 grams, which I think is quite standard. I've got vanilla essence. You need 5 millilitres of this, which is actually a teaspoon. Now, this is the confusing thing. Some recipes call for caster sugar or the white granulated sugar, and some recipes call for icing sugar, which is poedersuiker in Holland. Whichever you want to go with, you need 500 grams of that. I've gone for the icing sugar. And then you need some kind of tin, or I've got this Pyrex dish lined with parchment paper or grease just to stop the fudge sticking to it. In a microwave safe bowl, I'm now going to add the butter, the condensed milk and the sugar all together into the bowl, and I'm going to cook it on high in the microwave for 3 minutes. And after that, for a further 7 minutes, I'm going to carry on microwaving it on high, but every minute I'm going to take it out and stir everything. And the trick is to make sure that it doesn't boil over. You have to look really closely through the window. If it does start boiling over, take it out immediately and stir it. So as you can see, I did the full 10 minutes, which was 3 minutes for the first continuous microwave, which let the butter melt. And then after that, it was 1 minute bursts, and then I kept taking it out of the microwave and then giving it a quick stir. And you could see that I think when I had about 3 minutes left on the time, you know, it started to sort of raise and get that marshmallowy kind of texture to it. And then on the final minute, which I actually didn't make because it started to overspill, so I literally had 30 seconds left on the microwave, then I put the vanilla essence in, gave it a quick stir, put it in for one last blast, and now I've poured it into my container. And now the instruction says to let it cool to room temperature, and then whilst it's still at room temperature, then you can go in and go ahead and cut it into the squares or whatever shape you want, and then you can pop it into the fridge once it's cooled down to room temperature. Don't put it in the fridge and then try and cut it, because apparently it goes really hard and it's a nightmare to cut. Okay, it's still quite warm, but it's slicing quite nice, and I've done it quite deep, so I'm going to cut them into sort of smaller cubes. I'm just sort of guessing this. You can see it cuts quite nice. It feels quite I don't know, like grainy. Okay, you can see there where I had a go at it before, but it was still quite warm, so it dragged a bit. So this is quite a good consistency now. Obviously you can be more precise if you wanted, but this is my first time having a go, so this is just to see how it turns out. Okay, happy with that. So now I'm going to leave it to cool off a little bit more, and then I'll pop it in the fridge. So I've sort of taken them out of the container, and I've halved them. I've put some in this Tupperware container, some still in the glass Pyrex container. I'm actually in a rush because Lawrence's cousin is over from South Africa with his family, and they're on the way here, and I needed to wrap up the filming. So they could have done with a little bit longer in the fridge. I think they would have come out a lot easier. They're still a little bit soft underneath. I tasted one. Ooh, they're sweet. They're actually a little bit too sweet for me, but I think Lawrence will love them, and the boys probably too. I suppose you could always do like 100 grams less of the sugar. Then the other thing I was thinking is, you know, just before you pour it, you know, it's still in that sort of liquidy state, you could add like cranberries, you could add pecans, you could add rock salt. There's a whole load of stuff you can add in it to make it like flavoured or more Christmassy. So anyway, for a first attempt, I'm really happy with this. I would definitely make this again. It was so easy. I can't believe how easy it actually was. So anyway, I hope you have a go. If you do have a go, if you're on Instagram, you can tag me with the hashtag Dawn's Days, or comment below, or any of the videos actually. I'm curious if you give it a go. I'm going to pop these back in the fridge just to firm up a little bit, and then hopefully when Lawrence's family arrives, they can have a sample and see what they think. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the vlog and say once again, thanks for joining, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's Vlogmas, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!